bitch ass. What you just say? Hey.
It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
Come on, man. You know.
Hey, to all y'all, when when does everybody consider leaving?
I would smack the shit out of your
Leaving
bitch ass,
nuts
boy.
in your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the shit out of you.
Like, yo, he's an acrobat.
Let's go,
in the
Jam.
clown mode. Stop clowning, man.
Let's go, Jim.
Hey,
Ain't nothing to be funny
watch your
about.
So
words,
big,
nigga.
it's like
You
a foot in your
respect the
mouth.
pussy?
No, I didn't plan that, but I see he tried to get in my head, so I returned the favor. He got a little bit too disrespectful.
How did he get disrespectful?
I heard him say something about my mother. I don't like mother games. I don't play certain games like that, so I don't respect that shit. But at the end of the day, it's a fight. Good job. Keep trying to do what he's doing, but I got to just stay focused on the task.
During the face-off, Teofimo Lopez shows clear disrespect, testing Shakur Stevenson's patience and making it difficult for him to remain composed.
I said something to try to get under my skin. I made sure I said things to try to get under his skin with his dad. The difference between me and him, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody's mother or nothing like that. So I guess he want to take it to a whole different level. So he got to stand by that.
Was it easy for you in that face-off to keep your composure?
Yeah, you know, it's 100 different things like hit him, slap him, push him, all that stuff going on.
Shoved him a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't shove him. I just bumped him.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, come fight night is all that matters. You can't even put no focus on that stuff. Guys is going to say different things to try to get under your skin, but you just got to stay focused.
The tension escalates as Lopez and Stevenson trade heated, disrespectful words, pushing emotions to the edge and nearly turning the confrontation physical.
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. You better not say nothing about my daughter, anybody in my family.
Have you considered leaving though?
I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Have you considered leaving though?
Have you
Leaving these nuts in your mouth?
dick, bitch, boy? Suck a dick, ass boy. You's a bitch. You's a bitch. I can't wait.
And you a ligma.
I can't wait.
You a ligma.
I can't wait. After Saturday,
my
keep
dick.
the same energy. Keep the same energy.
Yo, that's all you want to do.
Hey,
You want to clown.
Eddie,
you haven't been
We
in
gonna see
Malone?
what's happening Saturday.
Lopez dismisses Stevenson entirely, saying he is nothing, and claimed that if Shakur wants proof, he'll see Lopez's true anger on fight night.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
I mentioned his mother. Why would I mention his mother?
That's what he said.
They making up bullshit. Yeah, I don't mention mothers.
What was he telling you in the face-off right there?
Huh?
What was he telling you in the face-off at the
He gonna beat my ass, and he would do it right.
As both teams arrive at the venue, tensions spill over. Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Shakur Stevenson's trainer exchange fiery words, reflecting the hostility surrounding the matchup.
It was supposed to be only you. What's going on? I heard. No, wait a minute. I heard they got you on the side.
You know the problem with you?
I heard.
On you.
No. I heard Floyd told you to go to the side.
Hey, the problem with your son is you still there. That's the problem.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Lopez sparks major controversy by suggesting that fans favor Shakur because he is a black fighter, a remark that deeply offends Stevenson and adds fuel to the rivalry.
A lot of people are picking Shakur. I believe he's a betting favorite. But you've been here before, right, with Loma, with Taylor. What's different about that this time around? Or is there anything different about it? Is there any different feeling of it coming into this one compared to maybe those other ones?
Yeah,
What's that?
he's a black fighter. Yeah, which got adopted by being Puerto Rican a few years ago. I don't freaking know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So does that create a difference? Like, I don't know, like how does that make a difference?
The deeper, it's like the deeper the roots, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter.
There you go. So that way, what's the deeper the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. My bad. I ain't too sharp. I ain't too.
Yeah, you're young. It's cool.
Shannon Briggs cuts through the noise, stating that this is simply a clash between two elite fighters, and that the truth will be revealed only on fight night.
A real technical fight. I think both of them, not tremendous punches. So I'm looking at a 6-6, 6 rounds each, you know what I'm saying? Or a close decision. It's a pick 'em. They both got skills.
What are the rounds that Teofimo wins? What do those rounds look like?
Like with his style against Shakur, how does he win the rounds against Shakur?
Staying busy and Shakur, keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and he don't let his hands go, then Tio get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're going to go round for round.
And you
what
think,
a great fight.
So for Shakur, he needs to kind of pick his spots, box. Is that kind of how you see Shakur winning rounds?
I think Shakur got to be big.
Shakur acknowledges the spotlight on him, saying he feels blessed but fully aware of the pressure. With the world watching, he is determined to prove he belongs at the very top.
I know that God has blessed me with these opportunities and putting me in the situation where the spotlight is on me, and I'm going to go in there and do what I got to do.
I know from past fights and even the Cepeda fight, I've seen a lot of the kids from Newark around, and this time around you've bought some tickets for them. It's been publicized. What does it mean to you to be able to give back to that community that you came from?
I just want to say this is not my first time doing it. It's just the first time that people have publicized it, but I've been doing this. That's something that I've been wanting to make sure that the kids from where I'm from that come from the same circumstances and situations that I come from, that they can see that it's possible. That's my main thing, that letting them know, like, you from Newark, your situation is bad, but that don't mean that it can't be.
Analyst Wade notes that Teofimo Lopez has defeated opponents with stronger resumes than anyone Shakur has faced so far. Yet, Stevenson enters a fight as a favorite. According to Wade, this suggests either Lopez is being underestimated or that Shakur's skill set commands tremendous respect. Wade leans toward the latter, praising Stevenson's composure, ring control, and elite defensive abilities. Shakur's success is built on masterful footwork, slipping punches, sharp counters, and defensive precision, though much of it comes while fighting off the back foot.
Fight with Teofimo and Shakur is a must-have in boxing right now, because we want to see the younger guys test themselves. And Teo did it at 23 with only 16 fights. There are pros that have 20, 25, 30 fights before they ever have that real, true, top-of-the-line world championship level test. And Teo was doing it when he was 23 years old and 16 fights in. And nobody wanted to fight Lomachenko. Nobody wanted that smoke, dude, until Teo went and took the belts off of him. Loma was looked at as invincible until that night. So Teofimo, that's one of the most gangster things I've ever seen in terms of his age and his record to go and do. Not because it was a scary fight, knockout, whatever, but because he out-techniqued one of the most technical boxers that we've seen in the modern era.
This raises a critical question. How effective will Stevenson's style be if it's forced to move forward? Against a bigger, more powerful Lopez, Shakur's defensive brilliance may face its toughest test yet.
Weekend, Teofimo Lopez puts his 140-pound WBO world title on the line against Shakur Stevenson. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking into account all the factors that are important going into this fight to make my prediction. Who has the
much? I am on that side. Again, I'm not picking today. You'll get that in the next video. But I am on the side that goes, if Shakur is favored, it's because people are now coming to respect how good this dude is, to the point where it is, yes, the weight division he's looking to take over, but also that they don't believe that the size difference, that the power difference is going to make as much of an impact because of the defense of Shakur Stevenson.
Size win fights.
His composed performance against William Cepeda, blending control with assertiveness, reinforced his reputation for consistency at world level.
Analyst Henry breaks down Lopez's fighting style, emphasizing the contrast between his reckless aggression and his smartest performances. At times, Lopez rushes forward with overconfidence, abandoning discipline and lunging in on instinct. This approach often prevents him from landing clean power shots or winning rounds consistently. Henry explains that the best version of Lopez is tactical, fluid, and unpredictable, like the fighter seen against Richard Barboza, moving in and out, disrupting rhythm, and keeping opponents guessing.
Shakur wants to show how great he is. He said that himself.
After we get out the ring, I want everybody to be talking about it, like, yeah, I'm that guy.
You're not going to get that all the time. If you go for people's expectations on what you're going to get after that, you're going to always be disappointed.
And whilst, as Teo pointed out, you don't really want to be relying on the opinions of others for how you feel about yourself, I don't think it's necessarily a bad motivation in sports. But moving swiftly into the tactics of this fight. As I say, I've done a full tactical breakdown already. You can go and check it out on my channel. But this moment from Shakur Stevenson, for me, this really sums up the tactical story of this one as far as Teofimo Lopez goes.
Hey, look! He's not going to show up like this. He can't.
He can't go backwards?
He can't show up like that.
Henry also highlights Lopez's exceptional counterpunching against Josh Taylor, calling it some of the finest work seen at the elite level. He warns that blindly rushing a back foot master like Stevenson would be a serious mistake. To win, Lopez must balance offense and defense, shifting seamlessly between pressure and movement. Stevenson's southpaw stance, lead hand control, and defensive mastery demand intelligence and adaptability. Victory will depend on Lopez's ability to read the fight, strike without overcommitting, and respect Shakur's technical brilliance.
Who gets overly aggressive, who is overconfident, and just goes on the front foot with reckless abandon. He does not think about what he's doing to the same degree. He lunges far too much, and it just isn't the most effective way we can watch in boxing. It's not the best way for him to land his power shots. It's not the best way for him to even win rounds. The best Teofimo Lopez is, in my opinion, the one we saw against Barboza, the one that is in and out, using speed, breaking up his rhythm, making you uncertain as to whether he's coming forward or going backwards, counterpunching effectively. I mean, if you look at Teofimo Lopez in that Josh Taylor fight, it was some of the most beautiful and outrageous counterpunching I've seen at world level. And as we all know, Shakur Stevenson is that master back foot boxer. So if he does just rush him, it's not going to go well in my opinion. He needs to mix it up. He needs to be on the front foot sometimes, but also on the back foot. He needs to box Shakur, not try and fight him. Because as I said in that breakdown, Shakur's skills, they just...
Tim Bradley adds that strategy will decide this fight. He stresses that keeping Lopez off balance is essential, as Lopez thrives where he controls the tempo. Stevenson's jab, Bradley explains, will be a key weapon, maintaining distance and forcing Lopez to react rather than attack freely.
Walk to Teo, yeah. Long as he walk behind with the jab, long as he walk behind with feints, because feints throw off Teo, jabs throw off Teo as well. He's a counterpuncher. Yeah, he's a counterpuncher. So if you can keep him off balance and keep him guessing, keeping that jab in his face, and you force him back, yeah, he moves his feet, but he makes a lot of mistakes. Gets himself out of position a lot of times. He's out of position a lot of the times, man. Brings those feet together at times. Oh, yeah. When he moves side to side, same thing. He responsibly defensively, nah. When he disengages, defense is whack. Trash. Yeah. When he resets, a lot of time he comes in the range, he's standing straight up. Come on, man. Shakur can take advantage of Teo not being that great on the inside, not being that great at mid-range.
Bradley emphasizes that timing, precision, and smart shot selection matter far more than raw power in this matchup. If Stevenson stays disciplined, he can exploit Lopez's moments of recklessness with sharp counters. Blending defensive movement with calculated offense will prevent Lopez from finding rhythm. According to Bradley, the fighter who balances aggression with control and remains composed will ultimately dominate the ring.
Gotta sneak him up top. Yeah, it's plain and simple. Sneak him up top. That's it. But if Shakur can stand his ground, if Shakur can evade and get right back in his space, right back in his face, man, evade and get right back in his face, right? When he's not set or ready to punch, when them feet are spread apart, Shakur can walk to him. Shakur can walk to him. Shakur ain't got to move around and all this. He ain't got to do that shit against Lopez. I promise y'all. He ain't got to do all of that. Long as Shakur see them damn punches coming, he gonna be all right. He might, if he gets clipped with a shot, he gonna be all right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The shot and another shot he gonna be looking for is a left hook. Yeah. Shakur going to that damn Mayweather defense, Philly shell. That left hook is...
From a broader analytical perspective, this fight represents a defining moment in both fighters' careers. Lopez enters under heavy expectations, and a loss could significantly damage his reputation and standing in the sport. While his power and aggression make him dangerous, relying solely on force creates openings against a technician like Stevenson.
Really go. You will no longer be a champion. Do you go to 47? You know what I mean? Because with like 47 is a wasteland. It is not popping right now. Yeah, you could have Devin Haney fight, but if you lose to kind of semi-similar style in terms of like a pure boxer with Shakur, move up in weight 7 pounds, I really feel like the Teofimo Devin fight won't be desired. And then if Ryan Garcia can earn a belt and finally earn some respect from the boxing fans, not like social media fans and following, but actual boxing fans, then Haney's better off defending his title in a unification with Ryan Garcia than if Shakur beats Teo and then Teo talks about like moving.
Analysts note that Stevenson excels when he keeps opponents guessing, mixing sudden offense with strategic retreats. This clash of styles, Lopez's explosiveness versus Shakur's calculated control, makes the matchup especially compelling. A win could elevate either fighter to new heights, while a loss may force serious reevaluation. Ultimately, this bout carries major implications for legacy, perception, and future opportunities in boxing.
It is an important fight. Teo has been counted out in fights and done extremely well, which is why I want to see this fight. But according to Teo, he was like, I really won't be surprised if I knock him out. Now, I can't speak for Teo, but I can speak for me. If you knock him out, you'll get a lot of props from me from the boxing side, because that would be impressive. Shakur, I told you, I call Shakur's, I call it distance management more so than defense, right? I think what Shakur does, and again, it could be an extension of defense, but I want to frame it like that because I think Shakur knows his way around the ring and he knows his positioning at all spots of the ring and the different angles.
Division in a couple of weeks, Lopez, Stevenson, who do you think is going to win that?
It's actually in the same day as mine, funny enough. It's a very tough fight, but I'm edging towards Shakur to win the fight. I think Shakur can beat him. I think he can. I think Teofimo, I think he struggles with southpaw. The only fight that he didn't struggle with the southpaw was against Lomachenko. But Lomachenko was really small and he was coming at him. But when you got Shakur, he's on the back foot and he's just going to box him, then I see Shakur winning.